To open your file, go to Open in the top left corner, find your file, and click Open. To begin, you'll go to Layer across the top, New Adjustment Layer, and Color Balance. In the pop-up, press OK, and the menu will appear on the right side. To use this menu, we'll drag the little triangles left and right across the different opposite colors. You can also click on midtones and go to shadows or highlights and do the same. Start out by experimenting to see how the colors change. Then you can use the reset button in the bottom of the panel to reset everything back to 0 and then try to accurately color correct this picture. Make sure you make changes in shadows and highlights as well. When you are done with the color balance adjustment layer, you can select the levels adjustment layer by going to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, and Levels. This adjusts how light or dark the image is. I would use this graph and not use the gradient bar at the bottom of the menu. You can adjust the black, white, and gray triangles to adjust how light and dark the image is. If needed, you can use the reset button to clear the changes. The next adjustment layer you use is the Curves adjustment layer by going to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, Curves. This one has a graph that you can drag the diagonal line up to make it lighter, down to make it darker, and you can adjust where that point is on that line. You can also add multiple points to that line. The dark values are adjusted in the bottom left corner of the graph, the middle values in the middle of the graph, and the lighter values in the top right portion of the graph. Once you have made adjustments in all 3 adjustment layers, you can go back and reassess the changes that you have made by going back to your Layers panel and selecting the layer that you need to make the changes on. So if you need to make changes to the colors, you can go back to Color Balance or go to Levels and Curves to make changes to the light and dark values in the image. If you want to zoom in on your image, you can do Control+ on your keyboard, or zoom out is Control-, and Control-0 is full screen. When you are done with your file, you can go to File, Save As, give the file a name so you know it's your file. It will save as a PSD file, and this will keep all the layers separated so that you can continue working on this file later. Then press Save. To turn the file into Schoology, go to File, Export, Export As. For format, it can say JPG or JPEG, and press Export. It will give the file the same name as the PSD file, then press Save. A JPEG file is a condensed version of the file and makes it easier to upload into Schoology because it is smaller.